Alrighty, howdy neighbors, and welcome back to TODO today. Last time we were figuring out how we want to do an art competition while also managing all of our responsibilities here at the bookstore. We met this guy. The homie's name is Phoenix, and they're asking like I'm not about to say yes to some cake. Sure, I'll stay. Great. Can you get us some drinks from the staff room? I'll prepare the cake while you're gone. Alright. Any wishes? We only have water, Iolite. Alright. I'll help you. Thanks. Hope watching me work was helpful. Yes, it was. You're like you're pedestrian at best. Thanks again. No problem. It's my job after all. Well, part of it at least. And that'll do. Thanks, you two. I heard there's cake. Oh, hey, Snow. Didn't know you're here today. You're more often than you, Iolite. And yet you don't work here. I'm underage. Oh. Are you the reason we're having cake? I suppose. Nice to meet you. I'm Phoenix. Snow. I hang out here to read most of the time. Sometimes I have to help out, though. Feel free to join us, Snow. There's more than enough for 4 people. Sweet. The way Phoenix is looking. Suspicious. And so we ate cake while indulging in only temporarily awkward small talk. Maybe I misjudged Phoenix. It's not so much that Phoenix is awkward, rather than just a little aloof. Not in a cold way, though. But I'm not sure if I'll get close to him anytime soon. It's strange. I don't think I had a welcome party like this. Rather, I didn't think we had cake. Miss Card Hover brought me a cup of coffee on my first day. But I think this is nice. Even if it's only temporary. Doing things like this does make you feel more like a team. Well, Snow is basically part of the team too. Even if they don't technically work here. Occasionally, we are interrupted by customers coming in. The other part-timers are busy. We took turns taking care of them, even though technically our shift already ended. Miss Codehover called it a good opportunity for Phoenix to show what he learned today. By the time we finally left the shop, to each go our way, it was already late afternoon. I think I won't mind having another person at the bookstore. It'll probably be more relaxed if you don't have to do everything yourself. Welcome home, Iolite. How was work? Good. We have a new part-timer. I showed him how to work at the bookstore. Ooh, it must be nice to take some responsibility at work. Well, I suppose. Do you have any plans for today? No, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'll just read for a bit and go to bed early. Alright, if I can help you in any way, please tell me. Yeah, you don't have to tell me every time. Sorry, it's a habit of mine. Dots. Evening. And so I spent the rest of the day reading. I occasionally talked to Joyce, but even while eating dinner, I didn't really let go of the book. So in the moments I didn't indulge myself in the story, I was thinking back to work. A new part-timer, huh? I don't really know him. And as cold as it sounds, this is only temporary for Phoenix. I wonder if it's worth getting close to him. I guess there's no harm in it. And wasn't this also just temporary for me when I started working at the bookstore? We'll see. I don't even know how often we'll be working together. In any case, the evening rang out without any major events. I didn't work on art, but I think I need to take the day off. There's no point in overworking yourself. Just relaxing every once in a while is pretty nice too. Friday, March 10th, noon. Good morning, Iolite. Did you sleep well? Yeah. And good morning to you too, Joyce. Also, thanks for not waking me up for once. Of course. After all, I'm here to help, not change your routine. Today's another day off, I take it? Yes, I only have 2 regular work days, because I originally wanted to work on my art on the side. But then you gave up. You have your way with words, you know. Thanks! Anyway, I'm supposed to write my first report about you today, right? Yes. Please be honest. Your feedback will be vital, not only for improving the program itself, but also for improving me. Right. On that note, though, how long exactly will this program last? It can be terminated at any given time, but in general it lasts for at least a month. But they gave out the money already after the first report. It might seem strange at first, but the most valuable feedback comes after the first week. First impressions matter after all. In this particular situation, they could be rather strong too. So there's no more money after the first week. Not to sound greedy, I'm just wondering. Most of the time people either stop after the first week or continue voluntarily. So no payment for any additional weeks. Ah, no! Fucking garbage. That's not what you advertised. Ah, I forgot to read it. Well, I guess that's something. So you like having me around? Well, I do. Oh, well, do I? Sure. You're alright. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, it's also a little weird, but you know. I don't really feel lonely since you appeared. It's easy to talk to you. I'm really happy to hear that, Iolite. Don't make too big of a deal out of it. I mean, you're built to adapt to whoever you're around, right? Yes, but that person still has to open up, or it won't work. Plus trust. But enough of this. Yo, I have so many triangles. Look at all these triangles. But enough of this. How about working on some art today? It's been over a day since the last time already. I suppose I could work for the competition. It's only a few more days until the deadline. Man, I didn't see this earlier. Finishing this before Wednesday will be tough. So do you want to work on your entry? Oh no, all at once. Hello, Miss Cardhover. Iolite, my dear, I'm calling because I still haven't found anyone for today's afternoon shift. Oh, that's very short notice. Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to find someone else first, because I prefer the morning shifts, but nobody was available. Would it be possible for you to work today? Well... we need the money. But... I think that we should take the day. No. No. Sorry, but this is a little too short notice. Of course, I understand that. Don't worry, I'll make it work somehow. I'll call again when there's another opportunity. Alright, thanks. Bye, Miss Cardhover. Yes, bye, Iolite. She's like, you're untrustworthy, you suck, I hate you. At least that's what it would be if it was in California. The money would have been nice, but being called an hour before the shift would start. She said you prefer morning shifts. That's unexpected to say the least. I guess so. Morning shifts are nice because you still have half the day left after you're done. Given that I usually get up around noon, it's almost like I have the day off. Well, save for the exhaustion. You actually don't mind getting up early then. If I have to. Although otherwise I still prefer sleeping in. Interesting. But you don't feel like working today. It's more that I'm not really prepared for it. I have to hurry everything from my morning routine to eating something just to get there in time. So you want to work for the competition then? I guess let's work for the competition. Yeah! Yes, I'll work for the competition. If I don't work now, I'll never finish in time. Good to hear you're motivated. If there's anything I could help with, just let me know. Sure. I'll just be iterating on what I started on Wednesday. I'm curious to see what you'll do. I have a sketch already, so how will you continue? Except we'll start painting. It's just rough line art now, so there's still a lot to do. I guess getting values and shapes right will be the main issue right now. But maybe I'll already get to use colors if it goes well. Ooh, I'll let you work then. Last time I tried working on something like this, I left the sketch as it was for a week. When I came back to it, I was really unhappy with what I made, so it still didn't really go anywhere. Getting this far in just a few days is unusual for me, but it's nice. I worked for a few hours before deciding to call it a day. It's now afternoon. It's really taking shape. Yeah, I guess it is. Are you happy with what you've made? Yeah? That's good. You should be confident in what you do. Easy for you to say. You were literally programmed to be good at what you do. That's only partially true. Depending on outside influence, I could very well end up similarly unfit for my job as any normal human can. Well, anyway, this was exhausting. But it was productive, I take it. Yeah, sure. Pretty hungry now, though. Shall we order some food to celebrate the occasion? Celebrate? You have quite a lot done for almost having abandoned art already. Dots. I don't think I should be spending money like this. But a proper pizza does sound tempting. Don't worry about the money. Find a voucher for your favorite pizzeria online. Still more expensive than just cooking something with what I bought already. It's your decision in the end, but do you want me to order something? I say, and this is just me being me, I do celebrations when it's done. So no thank you. I hate to say this, but no thanks. It'd be a nice way to end the day, but I really shouldn't be spending any money. Alright, understood. I only suggested it because I thought you'd appreciate it. I do. I should be more responsible with money. Let's go make dinner then. Evening. I didn't really feel like it, but once I started cooking, it was relatively painless. The day itself was pretty enjoyable too. I was productive. And I think what I did turned out alright. I just have to pull through if I really want to take part of this competition. But at least I'll get some more money soon. I wrote the first report. So the hard part of the test program is over now. Maybe things will work out after all. Saturday, March 11th, noon. Good morning, Ireland. How are you today? Tired. But it's noon already. It doesn't change anything. I'd like to relate, but I don't get tired. I think this is the first time I genuinely envy you. No need to envy me. You're fine just the way you are. Dots. How do you feel about working on some more art today? You did work on your entry yesterday already, but the deadline is right around the corner. Can we please agree not to talk about things like that right after I wake up? Let me at least take a shower first. Understood. I should remember that you aren't fully functional right after booting up. That's one way to put it. Well, we'll talk about your plans for the day when you're ready. Thanks, I'll go get ready then. When he appeared, Doris told me to think of him as my virtual butler. At this point, I don't think it would entail waking me... Oh, at that point, I didn't think it would entail waking me up and going over my plans, both short and long term, so regularly. He have managed to make it feel perfectly natural. I guess it has its good sides, but still. By the time I was eating breakfast, the topic was brought up again. Just as promised. Although this time I didn't have a valid excuse not to talk about it. So I just A blood? Yeah, blush. But really, what about the competition? I still think it's a great chance for you to test your ambitions with relatively little risk. Little risk. If I lose, I'll probably also lose this apartment. Not if you give your all. For someone who's supposedly all rational, you sure sound naive at times. It's optimism. I can show you the data of my predictions if you want. I'm certain you will be more than likely to win if you just put enough effort into it. Your entry's shaping up nicely. Just work on it a little more and you're good to go. So how about it? Do you want to look for the competition today? Sure! Let's do it. Why not? Yeah, why not? You'd have a point. I should probably try to be more optimistic as well. So thanks for giving me a push like that occasionally. Of course. That's what I'm here for after all. And I've really come to enjoy watching you draw. Thanks. Why does he just pop up over here? He's like, hello! Alright, I guess I'll get started then. What's on the agenda for today? Let's start adding details today. It works well enough that I can refine everything some more. Yeah, I'll make sure that the colors work well for the atmosphere I want. Alright, I look forward to seeing it. At this point, drawing has started to feel like a regular habit again. Work ended up being pretty focused. I drew and only occasionally forgot to drink or take a break. Apparently, Joyce had been reading up on art theory. First, I was a little annoyed when he started suggesting things. But as rare as they were, his suggestions were usually on point. I suppose getting defensive before even considering his feedback was a knee-jerk reaction. But in my defense, most of the time when others suggest anything while you are still in the middle of work, they point out mistakes that you are already aware of. Thinking about it, it's kind of creepy how Joyce seems to have a fairly good grasp on how my brain works. Is this the future we're headed to? In the end, I didn't really get a chance to contemplate that thought. My focus is on what was slowly building up on my screen. To be honest, I had a great time watching it take shape. Wow, that's certainly an improvement. It's getting better and better, Iolite. I do really like it. I feel like right here is really good though. Like, I know like there's gonna be more added and things like that, but I kind of like it right here. It's like still like slightly blobby, but detailed enough where you know what's happening. Oh no, I like it. Are you done for the day? Oh, it's afternoon, I forgot to mention. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'll be able to stay very focused now. Well, you did get a good chunk of work done, so no worries. Thanks. You're actually pretty helpful, to be honest. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried I was talking into your process too much. It was fine. Great. Hope your work pays off in the end. Yeah, me too. Do you have any other plans for today? Well, no. Then why don't you go off for a little bit? What? I know you like being cooped up in here, but you should still go outside once in a while. I'm not all that good being around people. I'm not thinking you should go to any crowded places. Just take a walk, enjoy the late afternoon sun, spend some time away from screens, something like that. That's sort of strange coming from someone who literally exists inside of a screen. To be precise, I don't exist within the screen. I'm merely displayed by it. Alright. Point still remains, though. Yes, but how about it? Well, why is people suddenly calling me so often? Now it's card hover for once. Hello? It's Phoenix! No! You're not allowed to call me. Leave me alone. Hello, Iolite. This is Phoenix. Oh, hey, Phoenix. Sorry for calling you out of the blue. Miss Cardhover gave me your number, and said I could call you if I had any questions. Oh, sorry. Oh, so you have a question? Yes, sort of. I only moved here recently and still don't know the town very well. Do you want me to show you around? Not quite. I was just wondering if there was any good cafes in the area. Yeah, there's one I go to occasionally if I feel like it. Want me to give you the address? Oh, thanks. But would you care to join me there tomorrow? No! No, I don't want to. I don't know, something about him just... It gives me bad vibes. And I can't explain it in a way that's gonna make sense. I don't know each other very well, but I enjoyed talking to you. And Miss Cardhover said you're an artist. No, yeah. When I found the time, at least. Great. I love art. There's usually no one to talk about it with. I don't mean to pressure you or anything. Yes, you do. Would you like to go out for coffee and chat? I kinda just want to play my game. But it's bound for Iolite. Socialize. Yeah, sounds fine. Sometime around noon, maybe? Yes, that would work. No problem, let's just meet up at the intersection next to the bookstore. It's not far from there. Alright, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. That's great! Spending time with other people will surely be a good change of pace. I suppose. This isn't really a big deal, honestly. It's a chat between coworkers. It's still a good thing to happen. Back to my original question. Why don't you take a short walk today? There's no harm in doing that. Yes, exactly. So much fresh air in just one weekend. I feel like you're already living a lot healthier, Iolite. I actually went for a walk that afternoon. I didn't really think about it, but somehow I went to the street I'll meet Phoenix at tomorrow. The area is pretty nice. Joyce asked me if I wanted to install the app he talked about. Leave the apartment for once too, he also put it. Frankly, I enjoyed the brief time where I wasn't being monitored by an AI, and most likely also the company behind it. Maybe I'll take Joyce with me some other time. Get this frustrating to be stuck inside this room the whole time. You can't even change his viewpoint, now that I think about it. What does it mean to flat out deny his request? Well, either way, the walk was pretty enjoyable. It wasn't exactly warm yet, but it didn't feel like spring. But it did feel more like spring than it did a couple of weeks ago. By the time I was walking back home, the sun began to set. It really does look nicer from outside. Maybe I should go outside more often. But if I say that in front of Joyce, I'll never hear the end of it. Anyway, maybe it really is helpful to have him around. I mean, once you get used to the peculiar details of the situation, Joyce really does his best to help me. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I went up with Phoenix. To be honest, I still can't really tell what kind of person Phoenix is. Although regardless of what is going to happen tomorrow, this turned out to be a really nice way to bring out the day. Sunday, March 12th, noon. Dots. Thought I left pretty early, but it looks like Phoenix is already here. Hey, Phoenix. You didn't have to wait long, right? Ah, hey, Iolite. No, I only just got here myself. That's good, at least. Cafe's just on the street, and to the right, on the next intersection. Alright. So you want to talk about art? Yeah, but don't feel obligated to talk about it. I thought we could start with an interest we share. What kind of artist are you? Dunno. I just draw when I get the chance to. But I like digital painting. And I usually end up drawing characters. For a while I actually tried to seriously get into character concept art. It did not work out. Well, I started only... Oh. I'm still only working at the bookstore. Right. You have a portfolio. I'd be interested to see what you draw. Not online. And it's pretty outdated. Too bad. Well, it's a cafe. This looks... interesting. Didn't I mention? It's pizza themed. But don't worry, the sweets are great. Well, I don't mind trying something new. Oh, hello, Iolette. Usual table, I take it? Oh, not today. Table for two, please. Alright, how about the one at the window? Sure, thanks. Dots. Conversation kinda ended. But jeez, I'm bad at small talk. What do you even talk about when meeting someone new? Do you like the town? So how do you like the town so far? I like it. It's a bit small, but I don't mind that. You can get pretty much anything you need, and the next bigger city is only a train ride away. Why'd you decide to move here, though? If it hadn't been for university, I wouldn't even have heard of this town. Well, this wasn't my initial choice, to be honest. I wanted to move to the area because it was a pretty good location for job hunting. And while the town itself isn't ideal, I found a really nice apartment for a lot less money than I would pay anywhere else. Really? That's a good catch then. The rent here isn't exactly cheap. What did you say then? You're not attending university anymore, are you? Nah, I'm done with that. Good question. I didn't leave immediately because I had my job at the bookstore. And I really didn't feel like moving back in with my parents. I guess I just stayed because it was more convenient than moving. Fair enough. Can I get your order? Or do you need more time? I'll take an iced coffee and some simple sweet stacked pizza. Alright for you. The Italian cappuccino with coconut syrup. And a slice of the persimmon marzipan cake, please. Sure, come right up. This feels a lot more like an Italian restaurant than a cafe. Definitely. Just wait until you get your cake. It even looks like a slice of pizza. This sounds interesting too, though. It's basically just pancakes. With some topping. You come here often. Not as much as I used to. I don't really have the money to eat out a lot, but I love the whole menu. Oh, I think I still have an extra voucher from their newsletter. I can send it to you if you want. That way we can both get it for a couple bucks less. Thanks, that'd be great. Alright, I still have your number from yesterday, so... Oh my god. Wait, is that one of the limited edition Star Slayer Kita Kita phone straps? You know the series. Yeah, I watched it with my little sister. I tried getting one of those phone straps for her back when they were released. They were sold out so quickly. Gosh, yeah, getting was a struggle. But I have to ask. I have a chance in anime. Sorry, just one series. If I had more free time, I might check out some others though. Alright. Star Slayer is tough to get into, so I didn't think it was your first. Enter. So I had to get into the series. My sister told me about it, and it sounded pretty interesting. She's really into these things, and after watching a couple episodes, I was hooked too. Awesome. This beginning is a little hard to understand, but it's worth it to keep watching. Are you and your sister close? Sort of. We're not going to talk very often. She's in college now, and most of the time I'm busy as well. But aside from how often we talk, we're pretty close. Do you have any siblings? No. I'm an only child. Okay. But still, I can't believe you're into this series of all things. Ooh, who's your favorite? It's gotta be Miko. I like Kira. It was great. She's a little too much of a goody two-shoes for me. Isn't Miko kind of like that as well? Yeah, but at least she has that twist that she's always super embarrassed by being so talented. Also, she's cute. Haha, yeah. Here you go. Iced coffee and simple sweet stacked pizza for you. An Italian cappuccino and persimmon marzipan cake for you. Buon appetito. You're right, it really does look like pizza. Hard to think of the marzipan to look like this. It's almost like real cheese. I have no idea. I seriously considered applying for a job to find out, but I feel like I might stop appreciating it once the mystery is solved. Do you like it? It's great. I'll definitely come here again. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to talk to Phoenix so freely. I mean, I'd still call him a little aloof, but liking Kara is definitely a plus. I'd be interested to see what Phoenix draws too. We didn't really go into specifics. And I didn't bring it up again, because I don't have much to show that isn't either embarrassingly old or embarrassing to begin with. Maybe I'll get to see it at some point. We'll talk some more while eating. Sometimes he got carried away while talking about something that's important to him. It was kind of endearing. There's this sort of stoic image you get when looking at Phoenix, but maybe that's not all there is to him. Eventually we were finished eating, but we kept talking for a bit longer. The afternoon ended up being surprisingly pleasant. Maybe I should spend time with friends more often. I consider Phoenix a friend. I mean, we barely know each other, but I really shouldn't over-rationalize this. Last time I did, I ended up feeling incredibly lonely. We're coworkers. Maybe we'll end up being friends, who knows? When I say this encounter, but I'd say any encounter that ends with food is a good encounter. Was everything to your liking? Yes, thank you. Are you paying together? No, yeah, I'll pay. Wait, it's alright, I'll pay for myself. Don't worry, it's my treat. Thanks. That was nice, Iolite. Yeah, I thought so too. I'll be a bit busy next week. Let's do something like this again. Sure. Well, I need to go that way. See you at the bookstore. Yeah, see you. Welcome back, Iolite. Thank you, Joyce. Oh, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully, I will see you later.